There is a power shaping your life right now. You can't see it. You've barely noticed it. But it's there, molding your choices, your relationships, your results. It's not fate. It's not luck. It's the subconscious. The quiet force operating behind the curtain of your awareness. From the moment you opened your eyes to the world, it began absorbing. Words from your parents, echoes from teachers, expressions from strangers, moments that didn't even feel important at the time, but your mind took notes. Life is hard. You're not enough. We can't afford that. Dream smaller. Be realistic. Play safe. And now, they've become your script. These aren't just memories. They're patterns, instructions, codes looping in your mind, silently telling you what's possible, what's safe, and what you should expect. But the truth is, the script isn't fixed. You can edit it. You can direct a new story. You can become the author, not the actor. And it starts with awareness. The way out isn't by fighting life. It's by decoding your internal system, by reprogramming it from scarcity to abundance, from fear to trust, from control to flow. And this story is about how. If your life feels like a movie on repeat, same mistakes, same cycles, same limiting outcomes, don't blame the screen. Check the projector. The subconscious doesn't care about what's true. It cares about what's repeated and emotionally charged. So if you keep telling yourself, I never have enough, that becomes your emotional GPS. If your body keeps feeling anxiety when you think about money, relationships, or success, your subconscious hears it as, this is familiar, this is home. That means we have power, because the subconscious can be taught. You can rewire it through new thoughts, new emotions, new stories, new decisions. Affirmations aren't magic, they're repetition, and emotion is the fuel. Say it, feel it, be it, act as if, and watch how your signal starts to shift. I am safe to receive. I am worthy of abundance. Success flows to me with grace. And no, you don't need to fully believe it at first. You just need to be willing. We are trained to chase, to hustle, to force outcomes. But maybe, just maybe, it's not about doing more. Maybe it's about aligning deeper. The universe is not withholding what you desire. It's just not delivering it through the frequency you're currently tuned into. Imagine it like this. The life you want is playing on a frequency like a radio station. Joy, love, purpose, wealth, flow. And if you're vibrating on self-doubt, scarcity, frustration, or fear, you simply can't hear that station. The signal exists. You're just not matching it yet. So you don't need to beg the universe. You need to become the kind of person who would naturally receive that reality, and that begins in silence. Have you ever noticed when you stop chasing things, they start chasing you? That relationship you wanted finally shows up when you stop needing it. That job offer lands when you detach from the fear of not having enough. The answers arrive. Once you stop obsessing over questions, that's not coincidence, it's coherence. Flow begins when resistance ends. When you stop digging up the seed every day to check if it's growing. When you stop trying to control how and when it arrives. Trust is not laziness, it's intelligence. Because life already knows where you're going. You just have to stop interrupting the process. Hold the vision, release the grip, let go of urgency, brace presence, trust the unseen. Your subconscious is not trying to sabotage you. It's trying to protect you based on outdated data. Your fear of failure, rooted in a time when failing meant punishment. Your fear of success, born in moments where shining your light made others uncomfortable. Your fear of money, it's tied to stories of guilt, shame, or self-worth. So what if you forgave the parts of you still operating in survival? What if you taught your subconscious a new way to feel safe, to feel calm in expansion, grounded in abundance, secure in authenticity? You don't need to fix everything. You just need to recode what safety feels like. Safety is peace. Safety is rest. Safety is knowing that you are enough now. Repeat that. Let your body hear it. Let your subconscious relax. That is where manifestation begins. Flow is not just productivity. It's alignment. It's a mystical magnetic zone where time bends, intuition sharpens, and effort dissolves. In flow, you don't push, you allow. You don't question, you trust. You don't overthink, you move with it. In this space, the right people arrive. The perfect messages appear. The path clears without noise. That's not magic. It's energetic coherence. You're no longer scattering your attention across fear, doubt, and what-ifs. You're anchored in clarity. Flow doesn't require perfection. It requires presence. You don't enter flow by figuring everything out. You enter by surrendering. There's a difference between wanting and embodying. You can want peace and still vibrate chaos. You can want love and still vibrate abandonment. You can want abundance and still vibrate lack. The universe doesn't respond to your wishes. It responds to your embodiment. So instead of focusing on what you want, ask, who would I be if I already had it? How would I walk, breathe, speak, think? What would I stop tolerating? What habits would I keep? This is not pretending. This is practicing. Presence from the future. Because when you hold the vibration long enough, reality catches up. Your transformation doesn't need applause. In fact, the more sacred your shift, the less it wants to be explained. There's a reason ancient mystics practiced in solitude. When you speak your dreams too early, you dilute their power. Your mind releases dopamine from the validation, and part of your motivation fades. This doesn't mean you never share, but it does mean you protect the process. Some breakthroughs are not meant to be published. They're meant to be lived. Let your alignment speak louder than your announcements. Move in silence. Build in silence. Grow in silence. Let the results echo the becoming. If you feel like you're stuck, you're not broken. You're just operating in an old loop. To exit that loop, don't fight it, interrupt it. Change your morning routine, challenge your thoughts. Break predictable behaviors, speak affirmations. Out loud, move your body, rest more, feel joy without reason. The subconscious speaks in pattern. So when you alter the pattern, create space for new programming. Don't underestimate the power of small shifts. A few degrees of adjustment can change your entire direction. The most attractive energy isn't perfection, it's presence. It's the energy of someone who is rooted, who doesn't need to prove anything, who lives like what they desire is already theirs, not out of arrogance, but out of inner knowing. That energy is magnetic. It doesn't chase, it doesn't broadcast, it simply resonates. And from that resonance, reality begins to reshape itself because the universe responds. Not to desperation, but to certainty. You don't have to earn your way into abundance. You just have to align with it. You don't have to wait 10 years for joy. You just have to feel it now. You don't have to prove your worth. You have to remember it. Because your reality is not ahead of you. It's inside you, waiting. Ready? The question is, will you choose to embody it? Today, not someday. You'll be tempted to return to old patterns, to listen to the voice that says nothing's changed. But transformation isn't a one-time spark. It's a daily decision, a choice to remember, to reset, to realign. No one can walk this path for you, but the universe responds the moment you begin walking. So, walk with clarity, even when the road seems foggy. Walk with intention, even when you feel unsure. Walk with faith, even when nothing around you has shifted, because everything within you already has. Let each step be sacred. Let each breath carry the echo of your alignment. And know this, you are not chasing a better life. You are remembering the one you were always meant to live.